Hi, kindergarten friends. So I have got all 4 books that we have read this week sitting right here. The Three Billy Goats Gruff by Janet Stevens, The Three Billy Goats retold by Emily Banks, The Three Billy Goats Gruff by Sven Otto, and The Three Billy Goats Gruff by Paul Galdone. So we've already read all 4 of these stories, and you might have noticed they are all a lot alike because it's based off the same fairy tale of the 3 Billy Goats. So I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions today about these books instead of reading you a new one, okay? So this is the first thing I'm wondering that I want you guys to answer at home. Now I know that I can't hear you, so you can either send me your responses or you can just have a conversation about it with your adult that you're with that's helping you with your school, okay? So this is my first question. What happened to the characters in each of these stories? Now remember, the characters are the animals or the people the story's about. Well, there's no people in these books, so we're talking about the animals. Do you remember who the characters are in these stories? It's the 3 Billy Goats and the troll, right? There's 4 characters. So what happened to them in each of these stories? Can you think about that for a minute? If you need to pause the video so you could talk about it, feel free to do that, okay? All right, so here is my next question. Can you think of another story that's similar to this one? Have any of you guys ever read another story about 3 animals that all wanted something and there was a bad guy trying to get in the way? Maybe there was a troll. Have you read anything like that? So I want you to talk about that. What do these books make you think of? Do they make you think of a different story that you've heard of before? So if you need to, pause the video so you guys can have a conversation about that. Okay, and here is my last question. All right, my last question for you today is, how are the adventures of the characters similar? Or how are they different? How are they the same or how are they different? So we've already talked about how every one of these 4 books has the same characters, right? Are their adventures the same in all 4 of the books? Does the same thing happen to them in all 4 books? Do they all make it over to the green grass on the other side? Are they all trying to get to the grass for the same reason? I think so. I think that they're all trying to get over there because they want to eat the sweet grass and they're hungry, right? So I would say that yes, their adventures are the same on all 4 of these books. But what about the troll? Does the same thing happen to the troll in all 4 books? Think about that. If you need to pause the video to talk about that, that's fine. Okay, so that's all I wanted today with these books. And what I wanted to show you guys this week is that sometimes you can read the same story over and over by different authors, and it'll be a little bit different. And you might also find some things that are the same. So I hope you guys enjoyed our 3 Billy Goats Gruffs this week. And next week we are going to start a new story. Okay, bye boys and girls.